And the expansion of voting rights for people who were formerly incarcerated across the U.S. has created a pool of roughly 2 million newly eligible voters that could potentially tip results in tight races like Florida's. Joining me now is Rebecca Cafe Brown. She was released from prison in 2016, and this presidential election is the second time she cast a ballot after being released. Thanks for being here, Cafe. You were in prison for almost 5 years on a domestic violence charge. How did it feel to cast your ballot this presidential election and be able to be a part of this civic duty?
Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, I was elated to be able to vote, and it just excites me that our rights have been restored.
Cafe, in 2018, voters in Florida overwhelmingly approved restoring voting rights to the formerly incarcerated, but Republican Governor Ron DeSantis signed legislation requiring them to pay court fees before they could vote again. You had $3,000 in fines. How were you able to come up with that amount of money to pay those fees?
Well, I work, and I was living at Camilla's house because I'm in an organization called LEAP, and they got me the job and the housing, which are the two most difficult things to get when you just come out of prison. And so that enabled me to be able to pay off my fines.
You currently work as a cook at a shelter in Miami, and you're on the board of a program helping formerly incarcerated women, as you were explaining. Why is it important to restore the voting rights of people who come out of prison?
It's important to restore the voting rights of the people that are coming out of prison because it's part of our civic duty to be able to vote, and it's only fair that we are allowed to vote because we are United States citizens and we paid our dues already.
Thank you so much for your time and your insight, Rebecca Cafe Brown. It was great to have you on the show.
Oh, thank you so much.